Class 5 rapids. A whirlpool, swirling with nature's fury.
Are we ready to go jet boating?
Take a boat ride through it all?
Aye.
Sure, why not?
3, 2, and 1.
Well, first off, we got to talk a little about where we are
and
what the Niagara River does. The Niagara River is a 35-mile-long river that connects Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. There is 330 feet of drop in elevation between Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Now, obviously, 170 feet of that drop occurs where? At the falls. However, that still leaves us about another 160 feet of elevation drop to be made up somewhere. And that's because of the Whitewater Rapids. So we're going to jump that 160 feet of elevation drop in one of these hot rod jet boats here today.
Whirlpool Jet Boats has been conquering this stretch of the Niagara River for decades.
The latest in technology, 1,800 horsepower in these boats.
This isn't just a joyride.
Are we ready to brave these Class 5 rapids or what?
It's a TV production. Cameras are positioned on board at every angle, and we added our views to capture every bump, dunk, and scream.
The mainstay of our program is what we call the wet jet. And you see that they all have windshields on the front of them.
Yes.
I wish I could tell you that that windshield was to keep you dry. It's actually a perfect launching ramp for the waves to be deflected onto the guests on board.
Smacked us.
Yeah.
Smacked us. In the face.
Like a tsunami, just like a big wall of water. The next thing you know, you're
underneath, completely underneath
Did you ever
water.
get it in the mouth?
a little bit.
We do have an alternative, and it's called the Freedom Jet, where you're free to get wet or free to stay dry. We go to exactly the same place. You get to experience the waves. But you can go dressed as you
like
are
this.
now.
So I claim my constitutional right to stay dry on the Freedom Boat. I stayed dry. Whoa! But it was a wild ride.
I think I'm like 10 pounds heavier from how wet I am right now.
People mostly say to me, that is something that I thought I could never do. That's a place in this world I would never have thought of myself going to. These boats make it safe and enjoyable for the wide breadth of people that come here to Niagara.
Take that last breath of air on 1 in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Wow!